Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. This is the second video of the Python tutorial. Today we will see what is the practical difference between Python 2 and Python 3. So talking about the print function, as you know, in Python 2 we do not require parenthesis unlike as Python 3. Seeing example, if we print hello world without parenthesis in Python 2, it will work, but in Python 3 it will not work. It will give the error called missing parenthesis. But if we use parenthesis in print function in Python 2, it will also run as in Python 3. Now talking about a method in print function that called endline operator. Suppose if we want to print a word in a same line in Python 2, suppose if you print hello and world, it will give in a different line. You need to print in a same line, so you use comma delimiter. As you can see, hello and world are printed in the same line. To use same function in Python 3, if we use comma delimiter with print function in the same line, it will give no difference. But in order to use the same function, you need to place a end operator in between the print function specifying the ending, like if you want a space or a next line or just a same line statement. So if we use this statement, it will give the output in the same line. Now talking about the input in Python 2. In Python 2, if you give the input in a Python 2, the compiler will think as it is an integer. Now you can see if I give the input as a 5, it will take the input. But if I run this command again with a string called hello, it will give the error, because by default in Python input function it will opt to be integer. If you want to take a string in a Python, you can use the same function and specifying that your string your statement is a string, so you can use single quotation to specify that you are using a string. Now you can see the compiler accepted the input. Suppose you are working in a project and you do not need to specify that you are using the input as a string or an integer or the float. You can use raw input function in Python 2. As you can see, if I call this function and print hello, the compiler will detect as a string and will not give the error. Now talking about the input function in Python 3, you can use input function to receive any kind of variable. Like if you give the input as a 5, the compiler will detect as an integer. If you give the input as a form of string without giving the single quotation, single inverted comma, you can see I have not given the single inverted comma in between the string, but compiler is also accepting this. But in case of Python 3, the raw input function does not work. It is depreciated from Python 3. So this is the advantage and disadvantage of Python 3. Now talking about the integer division in Python 2, by default the division take as an integer division. As you can see, we divide 3 by 2, it will give the output as a 1. Now if you want the output as a 1.5, you need to specify that it is a form of float. So in order to specify that it is a float, we will give a decimal operator calling a function. As you can see, the output comes 1.5. In case of Python 3, the compiler by default think that the input is the division is form of float division. So you can see if we divide 3 by 2, it will give the input as it will give the output as 1.5. Same with 2 divided by 2, it will give the output as 1.0. If you want the integer division in Python 2, Python 3, you can use double division operator. Like 3 double divided by 2 is 1, 2 double divided by 2 is 1. Now going ahead, we will talk the next function and the next operator. If you made a generator, suppose I made a generator called letter for letter in hello world. The role of the generator is to iterate each letter in the word you have given. Suppose I make a generator called letter for letter in hello world. Now the role of the next function is to iterate each letters in a generator. If we call the next function in Python 2, you can see the output is X. If you call it again, it will give the output as E. Now you can see in Python 2 we can use next function or a next method. You can see the next method is also working in Python 2. Now talking about Python 3, you can see the same statement in Python 3 I am running. If you use next function, it will work, but the next method is depreciated from the Python 3. Now talking about the exceptional handling in Python 2, if you want to take the argument in the exception, you need to specify as a comma or as operator. As you can see, I'm using a delimiter called comma, except my error comma err. So the Python 2 compiler treat as a variable EER as a variable for the exception. You can see this function is working, this statement is working. Same with my error SERR. Suppose you know that you import and model as a form of some statement like import system as sys. Now talking about the Python 3, you cannot use comma delimiter for specifying a variable called err. You can see it will give the error. For in now Python 3 only accept as operator for specifying a variable in exception handling. You can see this function is working. That's all in our video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.